Hey Nibblerz and everyone, it's your girl Nikki Nibblerz back with another video. It's a lovely day despite the gloom. The sun is not out, but it feels really good out. I pray you are well, mind, body, and spirit. I am on my way to pick my mom up from chemo, and I'll see you guys in a sec.
Serve it to the streets, ayy, ride on the beat, ayy, serve it to the streets, ayy, ride on the beat, ayy, serve it to the streets, ayy, ride on the beat, ayy, serve it to the streets, ayy, ride on the beat, ayy, serve it to the streets, ayy, ride on the beat, ayy, serve it to the streets, ayy, ride on the beat, ayy, serve it to the streets, ayy, ride on the beat, ayy, serve it to the streets, ayy.
Hey friends, so I'm here just waiting for my mom to get out of chemo. I called, but she wasn't ready yet. I thought she was ready. Anyway, so let me tell y'all what happened. I'm about to chew some gum and drink my coffee. Just checking in with you guys, giving you some midweek love energy. And why is this like this? Anyway, I got some Big Red. I'm gonna get another piece too. So basically, while I'm waiting for my mom, I'm going to work on some poetry that I've been writing. While she is in there. I don't know what's going on. I had this Big Red gum in my purse. I think it's stale. I don't know, but and I went and got some coffee. How are you, my friends? How's your week going? You know, the rain. Is this raining out here? The rain can be depressing, but it can also be inspirational. So I'm trying to take it to inspiration at this point. I'm gonna add some cream, 2 creams, maybe 3. I usually like my coffee my color if I'm gonna put something in it. If I'm not, I'll just drink it black with some cinnamon. Black with some cinnamon and maybe a Splenda. I gotta stop drinking those chemical sweeteners. I haven't tried agave nectar yet. That's what I want to try. If you tried agave nectar, tell me is it good? Just tell me how it tastes. It's hard to know what to use when you're not supposed to have like a lot of sugar. It's hard to know what to use because I had started to, I use like everybody else, those Sweet and Low and the, what's the other one called? You know, the pink pack, the blue pack, the aspartame or whatever, before I settled on Splenda, which I think is supposed to be the healthier of any of them, of the sugar substitutes. But then, you know, my doctor, he told me, he was just like, just use regular sugar, just use a very small amount, you know? Don't use the chemicals at all. Sometimes it's better just to use the natural food in very minimal amounts as opposed to using all these chemicals that's in like fat-free and no sugar, you know, foods. So, but anyway, I'm doing 3 creams. I had asked them for a caramel macchiato, but I'm glad they didn't have it because I didn't need it anyway. It'd be way too sweet. Even when I be like, can you go light on the caramel? McDonald's be like, shh. They light you up with that syrup, and caramel syrup. I'm just gonna put 1 sugar in it. And let's see how it comes out. So what did you guys have for lunch today? It's getting kind of late and I haven't eaten anything yet, so I think I'm just going to forego lunch and do just like an early dinner, probably. I made some really bomb tuna slash salmon salad. I used canned tuna and canned pink salmon, fresh garlic, fresh red onion, basil, cilantro, rosemary, did I say red onion? Green pepper, and what else did I put? Oh, cayenne pepper, and some adobo. And baby, I also put some a dash of mayo, some mustard, light mayo, some mustard, yellow mustard, and I cut up some fresh dill pickle, and then I also added sweet pickle relish. And I boiled some spinach corkscrew pasta and tomatoes corkscrew pasta. You know how it comes in the tricolor pasta comes in the bag. So I did spinach and tomato pasta and mixed it all together. That conglomeration, that was a conglomeration of yumminess, okay? I had some club crackers, and it was delicious. I ate that yesterday, and I think I might just have that again today. The rest of it today for dinner, you know, lunch/dinner. So I just may have that again today, because it was really good and it was really filling. Probably because I added the pasta to it. Not trying to eat too much pasta, but yeah. So see how that coffee came out? Ooh, yummalicious. I wish I had some cinnamon or some ginger powder, or I'm like a spice fiend. I just got this dirty. Ugh, let me put this down. I put spices in everything, you know. But anyway, yeah. So let me taste this. That's so good. Thank you, God. That is delicious. So let me tell y'all what happened. So, like day before yesterday, I go to Buffalo Wild Wings, right? And I was like, oh, I'm gonna have some, I'm gonna try some lemon pepper wings. I'm not partial to lemon pepper wings, but as good as people be saying that they are, you know, I like to watch people eat. So I'm looking at other like ASM artists, or you know, just mukbangers eat, you know, and I be seeing them eating these lemon pepper wings and they be looking so good. I'm like, let me try them again, because maybe I ain't trying. Maybe I ain't taste them right. You know how you do that? You think you don't like something and you're like, well, let me try it again, because maybe I just didn't taste it right. So I go to Buffalo Wild Wings, and I really don't like them. I mean, I don't know. I know I have done mukbangs with their food, but it's just not what I think of when I think of bomb chicken. Oh, let me go get some Buffalo Wild Wings, right? So, anyway, so I go, and the way they have it set up over here is that you can walk up and order, or you can call in the order, and then you can get it picked up curbside. So I go, and I'm sitting out there, whatever, at the little designated spaces for curbside pickup. I call them, let them know I'm outside. Say, is my order ready? They say a few more minutes. Okay, I say fine. So I'm sitting there, and I'm parked beside a truck, like a Grand Cherokee. It's like a brand new one too, right? Nice little Grand Cherokee. I'm parked beside him. So I roll my window down to get some fresh air. Okay, and I'm just sitting there. I got my music on, and I just got off the phone with the lady. She said a few more minutes. I was like, boom, boom, boom. Okay, whatever. So, when I roll my window down to get fresh air, the lady in the Grand Cherokee also rolls her window down. And I'm like, are we 6 feet apart? You know me, I get to tripping, right? So I'm like, are we 6 feet apart? I'm like, okay, no, it's fine, it's okay. So she rolls her window down and she looks at me. She says, and she's in her driver's seat, and I'm in my driver's seat, and she's parked to the left of me. And she says, excuse me. And she said, you look just like my Aunt Mary. So I laugh and I tell her, oh, okay, that's cool. Or maybe you need to call your Aunt Mary then. Or maybe that's a sign from the universe that you need to call your Aunt Mary. And I said, you know, they say everybody got a twin. Ha ha ha, you know, I just cackle a little bit. And then she said, yeah, you sure look like her. And then she proceeds to tell me a little bit about her Aunt Mary, right? I'm saying, okay, so we're 6 feet apart. I mean, it's, you know, and she's over here and I'm here, and she's kind of leaned over a little bit and looking down in my car, you know, my little blueberry. She's sitting up a little higher, and she's looking, and she said, girl, you just look just like my Aunt Mary. And I don't know, my Aunt Mary, she live in Jersey, and her kids, they don't never check on her. And I said, yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, girl, that's why I said maybe this is a sign you supposed to call her and check on her. Why don't you call her up and see how she doing? And I'm on some like, haha, okay, have a nice day type stuff, right? But she kind of continues the conversation, and I don't want to be, I don't like to be rude, so I'm like, so she said, yeah, she had this husband that wasn't no good to her. And I said, well, yeah, honey, you know, us women go through a lot, so, you know, it is what it is, you know. It's how you come out that matters. How you come out on the other side of things that matters, you know. I said, and so, you know, we kind of just having like this little exchange, right? Just chit-chatting. You know me, I like to chit-chat. I'm chit-chatting with you right now. So, oh, I'm getting hot. Maybe I think I'm having a hot flash. Let me turn this air conditioner on. I don't know if you can hear it. But, so, wait a minute. Ooh. So, I am drinking hot coffee, but her body's hot. I'm having a hot flash. Excuse me. So, she says, and I mean, she's a nice looking lady, right? She's, just looks like the lady, you know, lady next door. Like I said, she's driving a brand new truck. She has her hair done nicely, like cute little weave and some cute little nails or whatever. I'm a nail technician, so like naturally I notice people's nails. You know what I'm saying? It's like one thing I notice about people for whatever reason. I don't know. So she has a cute little set of nails on and everything, and you know, we just chit chatting, right? Just middle-aged lady stuff, right? Just chit chatting. So she says, I said, dang, this lady's taking on. Let me call this lady back, because I'm really trying to curtail the conversation. It's a cute little exchange, haha. And I'm like, okay, let me get back, because you know, whenever I have to sit in the car for something, I'm making phone calls. I'm like, or I'm writing, or I'm like, you know, planning or whatever, right? So I take all the moments to myself. I get pulled in a lot of different directions. So when I have these moments to myself, I take them and, you know, and I'm busying myself with the things in my head, right? So I'm trying to curtail this conversation. And I say, oh, let me call this lady back, girl, and see where my chicken wings are. I'm hungry. And so she says, yeah, well, I thought you was my ride, but I guess maybe you not. I can't make this shit up. I said, huh? I hear what you say, honey. She said, I know I'm supposed to be. She looked at me, right? Because at this point I look over and I'm like, huh? Excuse me, honey, what you say? And she says, yeah, I thought you was my ride, but I guess not. I know I'm supposed to be somewhere. She said, but I don't know where I'm supposed to be. And I know I know when the person get here, I'ma just go ahead with them, and I know I'ma be okay. So I'm like, oh, okay. It was strange, right? For her to just, after this little funny banter we exchange, to then say this odd thing, right? And I said, oh, okay, well, so, you feeling okay? Everything okay? Because at this point, I'm like, okay, so she might be having an issue, right? And I'm like, so, are you feeling okay? Everything okay? And she says, yeah, well, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to get into it, but I'm going to be okay. And I said, you know what, honey? I said, you pray. I said, you are going to be okay. And I said, God is everywhere. So all you got to do, I don't care where you are, you can just, talk to God and, get yourself together. And please, yeah, girl, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. And I said, you be careful. Because, she said she waiting for a random person to pull up so she can leave with him. And I'm thinking, oh, this is a predator's, like, she's just a mark sitting here for a predator, right? I'm like, oh, a perv, a predator, somebody, a creep will come along and hear what she's saying. And then, it's score, So I'm like, oh, God, what should I do? I just go into myself and I'm thinking, God, what should I do? I can't just, this sister is just out here looking like she could be my neighbor. She looks fine. She does not look like she's ailing or having, physical trouble. But apparently, maybe like there's a mental break happening, and I'm like, it's not like I'm talking to somebody who is, somebody who's displaced and trying to figure something, like displaced in an emergency, not outwardly, and she's very well kept, and I'm not sure what landed her in the Buffalo Wild Wings parking lot. So then I started to think, well, maybe she could be diabetic. She hasn't eaten or something, and she's getting confused, right? So I'm like, oh, God, okay. I know we in the pandemic. I don't know how I can help her, except for to maybe carry on a bit more of the conversation and see if I can steer her in the right direction, or, mind you, my chicken wings still haven't come out. We talking about 15 minutes has gone past. So she says, I said, yeah, well, you make sure you be careful, okay? I said, so are you from around here? Now, I was beside her, so I couldn't see if her tag said it was a local tag, you know what I mean? Or if it was from out of state. So I'm just like getting a little bit more information. Cause I'm like, if I have to call, like, I don't want to call 911 for nobody. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, sheesh, 12 is a little scary right now. I don't know if that will help her or harm her or what, right? But if she having a physical, like if she having an ailment, like I'm gonna have to call and like get her some help. But so I'm just like in a little tricky space. So anyway, so she says, she said, yeah, well, the man over there, I thought he was my ride. And she points to a guy across the street. This is just a guy who's across the street, like coming out of a different store and talking to, I guess, some people that he was with or met or whatever. And she says, yeah, that guy over there, she's like, I thought he was my ride, but I guess he not my ride, and then you not acting like you my ride. So I'm just, I don't know, but I'm gonna get where I'm going. And when I get there, shoot, then I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna be good. And she was like, she said, I wonder how far I gotta go though. She was like, she said the people told me that I was gonna get there soon, so I'm not trying to be late. And so I said, oh, okay, right. I said, right, okay. I said, well, so do you have kids? And she said, girl, my kids is grown. She want me to show you a picture of them? And she motions as if she's going to get out the truck and come up. I said, oh, wait. Well, no, I don't, you don't have to show me a picture, but how old are they? So she says, oh, well, my daughter is 26 and my son is something. I said, oh, okay. I said, when's the last time you talked to your daughter? I said, you should call her and tell her come join you for lunch. Is she close by? So she said, girl, she ain't gonna come out here. She taking care of her kids, and she not gonna come out here. She said, but I said, but you should call her and let her know where you at, because I know they probably be worried about you. You out here by yourself, girl. You got to be careful out here. She said, nope, I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna just see them when I get to where I need to be. So I said, wow. I was just thinking, God, Lord have mercy, like, help this woman, you know. So I said, okay. I said, okay. I said, well, I hope you stay safe. And I look at my rear view and I see the lady coming out to bring my food, right? I don't even know if this woman had ordered food. Like I said, I don't know what landed her in this parking lot. I don't know why. It was, you know, I ended up speaking to her. I don't know. But, so I just said, you know, I said, well, oh, I think this lady getting ready to come and give me my food. I said, well, you stay safe, okay? And you take care. I said, did you need me to call somebody for you? You got your phone? And she said, yeah, I got my phone. I see the screen pop on. I mean, you know, she hold her phone up. Yeah, I got my phone. I'm good. I said, oh, okay. I said, yeah, you should call. I said, well, you know, you got to call your Aunt Mary, right? And check on her. I said, yeah, let her know where you at too. And call your Aunt Mary, check on her, and then let her know where you at. And I said, and then call your daughter. I said, I know these kids supposed to call us and check on us. I said, but you call your daughter and check on your daughter and your grandbabies and tell them where you at too. And you know, and because it's dangerous out here. And she said, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm going to do that. She said, I know my grandbaby probably running around there. She said, my grandkid is bad. I said, girl, what you talking about? I said, my little grandbaby. I said, I just love my grandbabies to death. And I said, yeah, I know what you mean, girl. And I said, so you can call your daughter? She said, yeah, I'm about to call her right now. Okay. I said, and get you something to eat. Did you eat? I said, you want some of my chicken? And she said, no, I'm gonna get my own. I'm gonna get mine. She said, but dang, I wish you was my ride. And I said, yeah. I said, well, I gotta get back and go and, you know, get back to my grandbaby at home and stuff. And I said, well, yeah, no, sweetheart, I'm not, you know, I'm not the ride. And I said, but you know, people are really, it could be dangerous out here for us ladies traveling alone. I said, I'm always jumping and going, and then my kids be calling me and saying, Mom, where you at? And I said, so be very careful. And I said, you know, just call your daughter. I said, call your daughter now. She said, she might want you to bring her some chicken. And I said, you need to get you something to eat too. And she said, yeah, I'm going to do that. I think that's what I'm supposed to do, is get me something to eat right now. I said, yes, you got to get you something to eat, and then you call your family. And she said, you right. You know that? She said, dang, I wish you was my ride. Oh my God. I'm like, okay, well, okay, honey, God bless you. I said, I'm gonna pray for you too. I said, sometimes I'll be in my car and I'll be listening to music and singing and stuff. And I said, sometimes I just be in here quiet and praying. I said, so you know what? On my way home, I'm gonna pray for you. And she said, okay. And she said, I was gonna tell you something, but I'll just wait for next time. I said, okay, baby. I said, okay, baby, next time. I said, next time. Let me go before my food get cold, and you be blessed, and, you know, go ahead and make your phone calls and get your food and stuff. And she said, yeah, you know what, I'm going to do that. I said, okay. Okay, sweetheart. And I just, you know, okay, see you next time. She said, okay, see you next time. And that was it. It was weird. It was, you know, I felt guilty pulling off because I was like, was I supposed to do more? You know, I don't know, Nibblerz. What could I have done? I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know. She didn't look like she needed me to hand her $20. She had her phone. What was I supposed to do? You know, what else could I have done other than give her advice? You know, so anyway, the memory has not escaped me, and I was feeling like a little guilty. Like, should I have called somebody for her? I offered to call somebody for her, and she's like, I got it. Like, it's not hard to get confused sometimes, or like a little thrown off kilter. If, you know, it could be diet related, it could be like a medication, different medications that you might be taking, or, you know, I don't know. But, you know, it's like, but I know that, like, we have a responsibility to, like, you know, kind of look out for each other, and just as human beings, and just like, you know, and just be of goodwill, and I hope that whatever words that I said to her helped her in her situation, because, you know, I don't know what happened to her. I pulled off, went home, you know, with my baby duty, and ate some chicken. You know what I'm saying? So, what would you have done? Would you have done more? Would you have gotten out and checked her out physically, gotten a little bit closer, just to make sure she wasn't in any physical, you know, outward signs of distress? Would you have just, like, maybe given her your number? You know, I don't know. What would you have done? Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm just rambling. I'm just definitely gonna title this video "Ramble Chit Chat" because she's rambling at this point. I guess my mom is not finished yet. She haven't called me. I thought that she'd be finished by now, but so let me go. I'm going to go, and I love you guys for sitting with me always. I'm gonna finish my coffee and do some things I need to do, and I will see you in the next video. Stay safe. Be blessed. Bye.